What's up, gentlemen and ladies? Today I am over at my grandparents' farm, sweating my butt off. I was just weed whacking that nice path to get back here. Um, I got some exciting news for you guys today. Uh, Last week, I finally convinced my wife to let me buy a new gun, and today I am going to be shooting it for the first time. This here is the Savage Axis 243. I got it at Walmart. I got a really good deal on it. I'm going to be shooting Winchester 100 grain bullets. Um, this is the first time that I've shot a gun of this caliber. I've shot higher and lower. I do own a 223 and a 30-06. I've also shot 7 millimeters. I've shot 270s, 22s. I've shot numerous handguns, 357 Magnums, 45s. I even got to shoot a 50 caliber as well. Right now, I am going to be going and setting up my target. I already have some branches set up to kind of hold my paper target in place a little bit. It's about 100 yards away. It's probably closer to like 95. Um, this is just going to be one, shooting the gun for the first time to get used to the kick and everything like that. It is going to be the gun that I'm going to be using this hunting season. And two, it's to try to sight in the scope a little bit. Um, for this gun, I had just done a 3 to 9 times zoom 32 millimeter scope. It's nothing fancy, nothing expensive. Um, it's just a good starter scope. Basically, is all it's going to be used for. Eventually, whenever my kids get old enough to hunt and to be able to shoot guns, um, and can handle a gun of that size, I will be passing this gun down to them, to let them hunt with. I am a pretty adventurous guy, to say the least. I love hunting, I love fishing, love being outside in general. Um, Unfortunately, over at my grandparents' farm, this is about what the site looks like. For the most part, I will be shooting from down there. Like I said, it's about 100 yards. It's not quite 100 to be exact, but it's the best that I could do on such short notice. So, gotta put my target back up. That's what I'm gonna be shooting at today. Nothing fancy. It's the target that comes with the gun, or that came with the gun. But yeah, so I'm gonna walk back down here and try to set everything up, get the gun loaded real quick, and film the first shot and the reaction, my reaction of it. I will kind of give a quick review of it after I've shot it a few times. I do plan on coming back over here probably sometime this weekend. Today's Wednesday, so I probably will be coming over Saturday or Sunday, depending on what my wife's work schedule is like. She works second shift, I work first shift, so we don't get a whole lot of time to see each other, but it's enough to make ends meet and buy me a new gun. So give me a couple minutes, I'll try to get everything set up, and then I will start filming again. Alright guys, I got the gun loaded. I got the target set up, so I'm ready to go. Please be careful. It probably will be loud. I'm not 100% certain how loud this gun actually is. Never shot anything like this. I know the 270s are pretty loud. I do have earplugs in, safety first. I have everything lined up to shoot, so here we go. I'm not sure how good the angle is going to be. I hope that you guys can actually see me, but I won't know until I start editing the video. So here goes nothing. Alrighty, that was the first shot. I do have the safety on. Has more kick than I expected. I expected it to have about the same amount of kick as a 223, but it definitely had a little bit more kick. That could also be because of the 100-gram bullets that I'm using. But yeah, it definitely had more kick. I'm not sure how accurate that shot was. My target did fall down. It is kind of windy a little bit. So I'm going to go set that back up, and then we'll try to take an actual shot at that target. So I'll be right back. Alright, I got the target set back up. Let's try this one more time. It's really freaking hot out here. Alright. Safety is back on. Let's go see how'd I do on that shot. I was trying to kind of weed whack a little bit. Kind of ran out of gas about halfway up. This used to be where I rode my four-wheeler. Kind of have a small little track, as you can see there. Part of the turn straight away and goes up. to where the target is sitting. Like I said, it's about 100 yards. Probably not quite 100 yards, but and it doesn't look like I even hit the target. So I'm not sure if I was low or high or where I was. So let's try this one more time. I want to try to get the scope dialed in as best as I can. I'm not sure how well that's going to happen without having the exact yardage of where my target is. Also not having any kind of gun prop or anything like that. I was going to use a branch of some sort. I still could. I do have it available. It's a little bit shorter than what I wanted, so I'd kind of had to be either kneeling or crouching. Yeah, I'd probably have to be about right like this in order to use that. Looks about right. I might give that a shot this time. So, let's see. Let's see what this looks like. That does look a lot better. So I think I'm gonna try that real quick, just to see if I can actually hit the target. I hear my son calling for me. Safety's off. I think that one was a lot better of a shot. So let's go ahead and take a walk down and see how it did. Knocked over the entire tripod that I had holding the target up. So I think I actually hit it this time. We'll find out though. I am sorry I haven't posted in a while. I've been real busy. My wife and I had our second son, our third child all together. I have a daughter. We have a daughter. She's 3. She's the oldest. And then our oldest son is going to be 2 in November. He actually shares the same birthday as my wife. And then our third child, our youngest child, he was born on May 5th. So I've been real busy helping out with that. Well, it doesn't look like I hit the target, but I did hit the back support. So that tells me that my shot was kind of low, which isn't a problem. I can dial it in a little bit better later on. Like I said, I do plan on coming over here this weekend to potentially shoot. I may even work on the race car a little bit. It's been a while since I've done that. For the race car, I have pretty much the entire interior gutted. I still have to take the HVAC stuff out of the dash area. And then once I do that, I have everything set up to where I can get I can take the windows out. And once I take the windows out, then it'll be ready for a roll cage. I haven't gotten any of the components yet for the roll cage. I am working on that as well. I'm not sure when I'm actually going to be getting that stuff. I have everything I need to weld it together. I was planning on taking it somewhere to get it done professionally, but everywhere I was looking was going to cost me an arm and a leg. When I do know how to weld myself, I didn't want to have to take the time to do that. So originally I was just going to have somebody do it for me, but I think I'm just going to buy all the material that I need to build the roll cage and weld it all together myself. I think it's going to be a little bit better that way, because then I know that it's 100% safe. Not that I don't trust anybody. I do know quite a bit of very well-known welders whenever it comes to roll cages. A really good friend of my dad, his brother actually owns a welding shop, and he does basically every single roll cage that races in the general area. He does everything from sprint cars to late models to even the limited stock classes that I'm going to be running. He does just about everything, and he does a really good job. And I was going to go to him at first, but again, everywhere that I was looking for roll cage fabrications was going to charge an arm and a leg, and I'm not really trying to spend a whole lot of money on it. So I'd rather just spend the money on the material to build it and weld it all together myself. So yeah, other than that, like I said, it's just trying to get the rest of the HVAC ducts out and everything like that out of the dash, and then getting the windows taken out. Once I get the windows taken out, I'll be able to put a racing seat in with the belts and the window net, and then build my roll cage around all of that to protect me inside the car. And then once that's all done, then the car is ready for the track. I did put the new oil panel on. I took the turbo off, got the exhaust set up the way that it needs to be set up for that class. I have been kind of rebuilding the motor as well. Um, I put new fuel injectors in, brand new fuel line from the stock gas tank all the way up. And then I also took the head off, cleaned all the components inside the crank, everything like that, the pistons, the whole nine, cleaned all that stuff, put everything back on, sealed it up. Like I said, everything is pretty much ready to go after that. Um, like I said, really the only thing that I need to do is finish gutting the interior out, um, and then knock the windows out, put the roll cage in, and I'm ready for the track. I doubt that I'm going to get the car done this season, which is okay. I wasn't really planning on it. It would have been nice to get it done this season, but I wasn't planning on it, so like I said, I've been busy with having 3 kids now, plus my wife and I are working full-time jobs. It's kind of hard to find a night to come over here and start working on it. We're also in the process of buying a new house that I can store the car at instead of having it over here at my grandparents' farm. But yeah, other than that, I will give a full review on the gun itself. Maybe sometime next week. I'm not 100% certain when I'll be able to get it done. But other than that, stay safe. Have a good evening, a good rest of the week.